Last week marked an explosive period for Star Citizen, with Cloud Imperium Games rolling out a cascade of updates, new features, and gameplay improvements that set the community buzzing. From a revamped referral program loaded with exclusive rewards to major flight tuning and mission overhauls, the developments promise to reshape your experience in the verse. Whether you're a veteran pilot or a newcomer, these changes bring fresh opportunities to explore, earn, and engage with the game like never before. And if you're new to Star Citizen, don't forget to use my referral code to jumpstart your journey with 50,000 free in-game credits, a boost that can make all the difference. Link in the description down below. So, last week in Star Citizen began with the publication of This Week in Star Citizen on Monday, June the 30th. So this short entry served as a calm before the storm, offering a general preview of what was about to become one of the most packed weeks of the year. While it teased the upcoming Foundation Festival and hinted at new referral program, few could have expected just how much content would be unveiled over the next few days. It was clear from the tone that Cloud Imperium Games had lined up multiple announcements, system updates, and gameplay improvements, setting the stage for a flurry of community activity and speculation. On Tuesday, July the 1st, the July subscriber comlink and newsletter brought a surprisingly charming addition to the verse, the cuddly cargo and decorative cargo collection. These flair items, styled with STU cargo boxes made after in-lore organizations such as UDM, Red Wing, Kovalex, TABA, and the Ling family, as well as the Interstellar Transport Guild, added a soft and decorative touch to any hangar or habitation space. The plush variants, described as a hole you can hug, were distributed to Centurion level subscribers, while Imperators received both the plush and the decorative variants. These items will be delivered in the upcoming patch, and as always, players can expect to eventually find them in the in-game loot pooling following a 3-month exclusivity window. The full cargo collection pack is also available for pledge in the subscribers store for those wishing to collect both variants without waiting. Beyond flair and cosmetics, the day also saw a significant update to the OpenPTU branch of 4.2.1. This patch introduced a wide array of updates that touched nearly every corner of the game. Gameplay refinements, including further polish to Wikelo's mission chain and the reorganization of hauling contracts into distinct supply grade categories, while medical commodities were rebalanced to be more valuable but less available, reinforcing the strategic nature of logistics. Visual upgrades continued at Area 18 with additional proxy improvements to windows and interiors, and the Volt pistol received another pass with refined audio, visual effects, and overheat behavior. On the flight side, heavy and medium fighters, including alien vessels like the Glaive, Scythe, and Santokiai, were given better angular speeds and acceleration, while larger ships like the Mercury Star Runner, Eros Inferno, and Origin 400i received targeted buffs to improve range, power, or combat efficiency. Salvage gameplay was also rebalanced, with the Reclaimer's scraping efficiency reduced and the Vultures and Fortune receiving boosts to encourage their use in solo and starter roles. Meanwhile, Stain Station turrets became tougher and deadlier, and new teleportation systems now removes unauthorized players from ships near ATC zones unless grouped with the owner, helping curb griefing at spaceports. Together, these changes signal a major refinement phase leading into Star Citizen's next live release. Wednesday, July the 2nd, marked the most significant turning point of the week, delivering a tidal wave of content, update, and long-anticipated features all at once. Chief among them was the complete overhaul of the Star Citizen referral program, which now adds a second ladder reward that runs parallel to the classic ship unlock track. The new CGD Army reward brings fresh military-inspired aesthetic with cosmetics, weapon variants, and exclusive collectibles. Beginning with just one recruit, players can now unlock the CDS CGD Army Medium Armor set, with further referral unlocking bespoke rewards like the Volquart SMG, an exclusive Gladius model, a uniquely painted Mirai Pulse, the CGG Parallax Rifle, a growing collection of in-lore memorabilia such as, for example, the Archibald Hurston figurine, a Wallis Bar hologram, and even a miniature Stormwall. High-end targets now include an Idris M for 1,042 referrals and a captured Vandal Sath at the 500 mark, with a mysterious unannounced vehicle teased for those reaching 200 recruits, a reward set to be revealed perhaps at CitizenCon, who knows. These additions bring a collectible, narrative-driven edge to what was previously a straightforward referral grind, and they hint at how much Cloud Imperial Games is investing in long-term community incentives. In parallel, the developers released a massive update to the roadmap, detailing both immediate features coming in 4.2.1 and several new cards added to 4.3 and beyond. For 4.2.1, the changes remain tentative, but they already suggest deeper infrastructure changes. Among them is the global event tracking system, which is a brand new backend system that is aimed at tracking player progress across shards and is set to debut with the upcoming global event. Wikilo's Imperium missions will be expanded to allow more specific item-focused progression, while corporation-themed liveries for the new Strata armor will be distributed as part of the event rewards. 2 new hairstyles are also being introduced to the game in the near term. Looking ahead to 4.3, the roadmap now includes several new missions and gameplay mechanics, cooperative zones which offer a counterpoint to contested PvP areas and encourage investigation and teamwork, a new class of multi-level abandoned underground facilities scattered across the moon of Stanton, and the ability to pick up missions dynamically while entering an area. A number of new items are also coming, including the Volt Zenith laser sniper rifle, the stealth-oriented Geist sniper-like armor, and the medium Ambrose utility suit. Functional updates include improvements to ladder, the addition of anti-personnel FPS turret for PvE areas, and mission expansions for Wikilo's Imperium, which are also offering new ships as rewards, for example the Mist Silencer attack or the Drake Golem. These updates represent one of the most ambitious and feature-rich roadmap roundups that we've had so far this year in the year of playability. The June monthly report showcased widespread progress across nearly every department of Star Citizen's development. AI teams advanced both combat and civilian behaviors, integrating gang-specific voice packs, improving NPC logics, and enhancing 3D navigation and pathfinding, especially for the newly introduced irradiated Valakar, which received custom animation, audio, and effects. The animation team also wrapped some facial capture and performance work for future mission givers, while ship teams pushed forward on several vehicles: the Anvil Paladin, which entered Grey Box, the RSI Apollo variants, which reads level of detail phase, and the Drake Kraken, which re-entered pre-production to meet modern standards. 5 unannounced vehicles were also in active developments, with varied progress from Grey Box to early concept. Core gameplay efforts focused on environmental hazards, radiation, and freight elevator support for parasuits, while new gameplay loops involve corpses and population management, which entered testing. Mission design closed out the Stormbreaker sandbox, expanded Foxwell missions, and introduced an escort mission archetype now in the PTU. Meanwhile, backend teams made strides on inventory systems, item imprinting, and dynamic server meshing, while the narrative team continued world building with new missions and major faction arcs. Thursday, July the 3rd, Star Citizen Live here dove into the economy, loot system, and mission rewards. Developers reaffirmed that while basic tools for gameplay will remain accessible, rarer and more valuable items will not be bought with Alpha UEC, they will need to be earned or discovered. Loot is being reworked under a new system that introduced rarity tiers, colored coded boxes, and location-specific drops. Legendary items, however, will only appear in designated systems, and mission rewards like those from Wikilo and Foxwell are expanding beyond credits to include exclusive gear and cosmetic items. Upcoming crafted systems will tie into this ecosystem through lootable blueprints and gathered materials. The team also teased improvements to inventory management, with Montreal Studios working on the UI rework, allowing quicker access to local inventories and customizable containers. Bugs in freight elevators and mission progression are being addressed, and features like quantum interdictions and escort missions are seeing polish into the PTU. With a strong backend push this year toward dynamic economy tools and item progression, CIG seems to be aiming to make how you earn and what you earn feel more meaningful. The Star Citizen 4.2.1 PTU patch released also on July the 3rd, which brought a broad range of updates enhancing gameplay, AI, weapons, and core systems. PvP quantum interdictions were re-enabled, adding new tactical opportunities in space combat, while mission polish continued with improvement to escort mission narrations and fixes preventing ace pilots' corpses from despawning prematurely. The Apex Valakar AI received tweaks to increase their awareness, aggressiveness, and combat effectiveness, making encounters more challenging. Weapon polish focused on the Volt pistol audio, refining its sound design and overall feel. Additionally, loading screens were also updated as part of the ongoing core technology improvements, contributing to a smoother and more immersive player experience. These changes, combined with the extensive flight tuning, mission updates, and anti-griefing measures introduced earlier this week, mark a significant step forward for Star Citizen's live testing branch. Nothing dropped on July the 4th, obviously, because that was July the 4th, so that pretty much is it for last week in Star Citizen. With new mission types, flight balancing for iconic ships, a reworked look and economy system, and exciting roadmap reveals for 4.3 and beyond, Star Citizen is charging forward at full throttle. The enhancements to AI, crafting, and inventory management show that CIG is listening and committing to delivering depth and polish in every corner of the game. So don't fall behind, dive in now and explore the latest updates, and use my referral code to claim your 50,000 starting credits to help you get ahead in the verse. Also now it's time for the giveaway, because last month I gave away a Mirai Guardian MX, and today we have the wheel of names, so we are going to play it right now. Alright, I'm gonna spin the wheel, here we go. Oh my gosh, it's turning super fast. We got lots of entries, 148 entries, including 10 entries from Gleam and 10 commenters on YouTube as well who are subscribed to the channel. It's slowing down, so who is it gonna be here? It's a Mirai Guardian MX, and oh, we just passed the Discord section. No, it's not Dr. Robin. Who is it? Oh, maybe some people who've won already. Dr. Dan, perhaps? Is it gonna be Gamer Soul? No, we got a brand new winner. It's not Lute18. We call it Lutein or Lutine, right? Congratulations, first time winner. I'm so happy for you. Lutein has been back in the channel for a very long time, so that's really awesome that he won this Mirai Guardian MX. I will contact you on Discord, Lutein, so make sure that you claim your prize within 10 days. And if you too want to have automatic entries to our giveaways, well, you can join on Patreon or via the YouTube Join membership program. It helps the channel, it's much appreciated, and who knows, maybe you'll be also winning one of those ships. Not this month, I'm super busy in July with my work. I work from Mondays, from mornings to evenings, so I really have no time, but giveaways will be back in August, guys, so stay tuned for those. Guys, thank you so much for watching. A big shout out as always to Dokar Tarcisius, Dr. Fabin, Ducky to Docker, Shadow Rise, and Zero Crusher. I have been Irad, and I will see you guys in the next one.
There'll come a time we'll have to be smart. Now what we have is just an illusion, a placeholder that's far from the final vision. Thou shalt not take what thou hast for granted. It's all subject to change, it's what they wanted, and it will stay so till release day.